a massive takeover on MS-1.
The threat is real.
GoldenEye exists. A radiation surge that destroys everything with an electronic circuit.
Hey action movie fans, are you ready for an adrenaline rush? Today, we're diving into the world of high-octane action, explosive stunts, and pulse-pounding excitement as we unveil the top 10 best action movies currently streaming on Netflix, Amazon Prime, and HBO Max. Number 10, The Mummy. The Mummy is an action-adventure film directed by Alex Kurtzman. The plot revolves around Nick Morton, a soldier of fortune played by Tom Cruise, who accidentally awakens an ancient Egyptian princess named Amenet, portrayed by Sofia Boutella. Amenet, seeking revenge and fueled by dark powers, unleashes malevolence upon the world. As Nick faces supernatural threats, he partners with an archaeologist, Jenny Halsey, and Dr. Henry Jekyll, the head of a secret organization battling supernatural forces. The film combines elements of horror, fantasy, and action, featuring intense chase sequences, supernatural encounters, and epic battles. Despite mixed reviews, The Mummy served as the inaugural film in Universal Pictures' intended Dark Universe franchise, which aimed to create a shared universe featuring classic monster characters. Number 9, GoldenEye. GoldenEye, released in 1995, is the 17th installment in the James Bond film series. The movie features Pierce Brosnan as James Bond, who must investigate the theft of the control disk for the GoldenEye satellite weapon. The plot unfolds as Bond discovers that the GoldenEye is a satellite system capable of emitting electromagnetic pulses, destroying electronic devices on a massive scale. The main antagonist, Alec Trevelyan, is a former MI6 agent gone rogue. Trevelyan plans to use the GoldenEye to create financial chaos by targeting the Bank of England. As Bond pursues Trevelyan, he encounters the mysterious and lethal Xenia Onatopp and allies with the resourceful Natalia Simonova. Number 8, Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Shazam! Fury of the Gods is a 2023 American superhero film based on the DC Comics character Shazam. It is the sequel to the film Shazam, and is directed by David F. Sandberg from a screenplay by Henry Gayden and Chris Morgan. The film stars Zachary Levi, Asher Angel, Jack Dylan Grazer, Adam Brody, Ross Butler, Meagan Good, DJ, Katrona, Faith Herman, Grace Fulton, Martha Milans, Helen Mirren, and Lucy Liu. In the film, Billy Batson and his foster siblings, who can transform into adult superheroes by saying the word Shazam, must face off against the daughters of Atlas, Hespera and Calypso, who seek revenge for their father's imprisonment. Billy and the Shazamily are enjoying their new lives as superheroes, but they are soon confronted by a new threat. Hespera and Calypso, the daughters of Atlas, who have been imprisoned in the Rock of Eternity for centuries. The sisters are seeking revenge for their father's imprisonment, and they believe that Billy and the Shazamily are the key to their freedom. Number 7, Eastern Promises. Set in the gritty underworld of London's Russian mafia, Eastern Promises is a crime thriller directed by David Cronenberg and starring Viggo Mortensen, Naomi Watts, and Armin Mueller-Stahl. The film follows the story of Nikolai Lushin, a charismatic and enigmatic driver for a powerful Russian mob family led by Semyon. Anna Petrova, a compassionate midwife, enters their world when she encounters Tatiana, a young Russian girl who dies in childbirth, leaving behind a diary and a newborn baby. Determined to find a home for the baby, Anna delves into Tatiana's life, uncovering a dark web of human trafficking and sexual exploitation. Her pursuit brings her into contact with Nikolai, who becomes increasingly intrigued by Anna's determination and her unwavering belief in humanity. As Anna uncovers the truth about Tatiana's fate and the sinister activities of Semyon's organization, she finds herself entangled in a dangerous game of power, betrayal, and redemption. Number 6, Lucy. Lucy genre, action, science fiction, thriller. Plot: Lucy is an American student studying in Taipei, Taiwan. She is tricked into becoming a drug mule by her new boyfriend, Richard. Richard delivers a briefcase containing 4 packets of the highly valuable synthetic drug CPH4 to Mr. Jang, a South Korean crime lord. After witnessing Richard's death, Lucy is captured and a bag of the drug is forcibly sewn into her abdomen. Lucy is kicked in the stomach, breaking the bag and releasing the drug into her system. The drug begins to unlock the unused potential of Lucy's brain. She becomes increasingly intelligent and powerful, able to learn and process information at an accelerated rate. She also develops telekinetic and telepathic abilities. Lucy escapes from her captors and sets out to find Mr. Jen and the rest of the CPH-4. Director and writer Luc Besson. Stars Scarlett Johansson, Morgan Freeman, Choi Min-sik. Release date July 25, 2014. Box office $463.1 million. Critical reception. Lucy received positive reviews from critics. It was praised for its action sequences, visual effects, and Johansson's performance. However, some critics found the film's plot to be simplistic and its themes to be underdeveloped. Number 5. Black Panther. Black Panther was released in the United States on February 16, 2018. It was a critical and commercial success, grossing over $1.3 billion worldwide, making it the 9th highest grossing film of all time. The film was praised for its direction, performances, visual effects, soundtrack, and cultural significance. It received 7 nominations at the 91st Academy Awards, including Best Picture, winning 3 for Best Costume Design, Best Original Score, and Best Production Design. After the death of his father, King T'Challa returns home to Wakanda to take his place on the throne. However, he is soon challenged by Eric Killmonger, a formidable opponent with a long history with Wakanda. Killmonger threatens to expose Wakanda to the world and use its advanced technology to conquer other nations. T'Challa must confront Killmonger and protect his people. He is aided by his sister, Shuri, a brilliant scientist who creates new technology for him, his former lover, Nakia, a skilled spy, and the Dora Milaje, an all-female warrior force led by Okoye. T'Challa and Killmonger face off in a ritual combat, and T'Challa emerges victorious. Killmonger asks T'Challa to bury him in the ancestral plane of Wakanda, and T'Challa honors his request. T'Challa decides to share Wakanda's technology with the world, but only with those who will use it for good. He also establishes a new outreach center in Oakland, California, where his father worked undercover. Number 4. Lockout. Director Steven St. Ledger. Producer Luc Besson. Writer Luc Besson and Steven St. Ledger. Starring Guy Pearce, Maggie Grace, Vincent Regan, Joe Gilgun, Lenny James, Peter Stormare. Release date April 13, 2012. Box office $32.3 million. Reception. Lockout received mixed reviews from critics. Some praised the film's action sequences and Pierce's performance, while others criticized the film's plot and characters. Despite its mixed reviews, Lockout was a box office success, grossing over $32 million worldwide. Themes. Lockout explores themes of revenge, redemption, and the power of family. Overall, Lockout is a fun and action-packed sci-fi thriller with a great cast. It is a must-see for fans of the genre. Plot. In the year 2079, CIA agent Snow is arrested for the murder of Colonel Frank Armstrong, who had uncovered evidence of a mole selling secrets about the United States space program. Snow is convicted of the crime and sentenced to 30 years on MS-1, a maximum security space prison where prisoners are kept in stasis for the length of their sentences. While Snow is being transported to MS-1, the prison is taken over by a group of inmates led by Alex and his psychotic brother Heidel. The inmates take the president's daughter, Emily Warnock, hostage and demand a ransom of $1 billion. The president has Snow's sentence commuted on the condition that he rescues his daughter from MS-1. If Snow is successful, he will be pardoned of all charges. Armed with a few weapons and a lot of attitude, Snow infiltrates MS-1. He must find a way to rescue Emily and escape from the prison before the inmates kill her. Number 3. Heart of Stone. Plot. Rachel Stone is a highly skilled intelligence operative for Charter, a shadowy global peacekeeping organization. When a dangerous artificial intelligence system known as the Heart is stolen, Rachel is tasked with retrieving it before it falls into the wrong hands. Rachel's mission takes her around the world, from the Italian Alps to the Middle East. She must use all her skills and resources to track down the stolen AI and prevent it from being used for evil. Along the way, she is joined by Parker, a charismatic MI6 agent who is also chasing the Heart. Critical reception. Heart of Stone has received mixed reviews from critics. Some have praised the film's action sequences and Gadot's performance, while others have criticized its plot and characters. Overall, Heart of Stone is an entertaining action thriller with a strong female lead. Fans of the genre should enjoy it, but those looking for a more complex and thought-provoking film may be disappointed. Number 2. The Bourne Identity. Director Doug Liman. Writers Tony Gilroy, William Blake Herron. Stars Matt Damon, Franca Potente, Chris Cooper, Clive Owen, Brian Cox, Walton Goggins, Adwale Akinwumi Agbaje. Critical reception. The Bourne Identity was a critical and commercial success. It was praised for its action sequences, its suspenseful plot, and its performances. Matt Damon was particularly praised for his role as Jason Bourne. Legacy. The Bourne Identity is considered to be one of the best action films of the 2000s. It spawned 2 sequels, The Bourne Supremacy and The Bourne Ultimatum, and a reboot, Jason Bourne. Plot. In the Mediterranean Ocean, Italian anglers salvage an American man afloat with 2 discharged wounds in his back. The man has no memory of his personality, yet he exhibits progressed battle abilities and familiarity with a few dialects. Number 1. Sleepless Night. The film follows Vincent, a corrupt cop who steals cocaine from a drug dealer. When the dealer kidnaps Vincent's son as ransom, Vincent must use his underworld connections to find his son and bring the dealer to justice. Plot. Vincent is an undercover cop who is working to bring down a drug kingpin. He plans to rob a drug deal and use the evidence to convict the kingpin. However, the deal goes awry, and Vincent ends up stealing cocaine from a different dealer. When the dealer discovers that Vincent is a cop, he kidnaps Vincent's son and demands the cocaine back in exchange for his son's safety. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video about the top 10 best action movies on Netflix, Amazon Prime, and HBO Max. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more great content. And remember, action movies are always a great way to get your adrenaline pumping and have some fun. So next time you're looking for a movie to watch, be sure to check out one of these action-packed classics.